hope nobody's getting ill from me switching cameras around.
There's an epileptic out there having a seizure right now.
Oh no, he's doing it. He's switching cameras. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like it's like a MTV video is what it is. I'm like
now you're gonna have to explain that to our younger viewers what an MTV video is.
How old would you have to be to know what an MTV video is? Like
probably
25?
pushing 20 now at least.
Something like that. Yeah, something.
At least the original version of MTV be 25-ish.
Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Friday, February 11th. As we are going to talk, it's Super Sunday this weekend. We're going to talk football. We're going to talk high school basketball. I've got some college basketball. I've got some.
Now, are we a marketing firm or are we a news organization? Because I need to know if I can call it a Super Bowl or the big game.
We are a news organization.
Okay, so this is a Super Bowl.
This is a news. That's right. We are not selling anything. From the
always thought that was
big
one of the
game.
Dumbest things you could they
Isn't
came
that
up
stupid?
with. Yeah.
Why would the NFL do that? Of course,
because it's the NFL.
Money grubbing scum. As
they're what?
Speaking of, it's in Los Angeles. The Rams are in it.
2 years in a row, never had it, and then now 2 years in a row the home team is in it.
Hopefully this year the home team doesn't win. I'm not telegraphing my pick.
Have you seen the meme going around how they're going to ensure that never happens again?
No.
They're just going to have it in Dallas every year?
I was wondering if they're going to have it. I was thinking Detroit. Oh, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to have a lot of fun. We hope you have a lot of fun here on this gorgeous Friday morning as well.
Was that our goal?
Huh?
Was that our goal?
Yes.
Now you tell me 3 years in.
Well, yeah, it is our goal to have fun, make money.
This is going to be a completely different show then.
Have fun. You've already made money. Now it's time for you to start having fun on the show. I'm up too. Come to think of it, I'm this close to being really far up. Well, up any is far. But let's tell you what's going on in and around the area today. As this is Friday, February 11th. I do have a few things going on today and over the weekend. Over in actually down in Fairfield today it'll be at the First Christian Church, in Fairfield. They're going to have their winter ag meeting, the crop insurance update by Country Financial's Doug Yoder, crop claims update, market outlook by Growmark's Tim Tressler, legislative update. Actually, this is already going on, started at 8 a.m. this morning. They're probably going to be giving away free hats. It is open to the public, but you do need to register. I think this was supposed to be last week, but they had the big snow.
Which is finally melting away.
Finally.
Making the dog walks much easier.
I bet. Yeah. Does anybody clear their sidewalks?
I was the only one on my block that actually cleared their sidewalk this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Turner. Ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Brian Turner is here. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, by the way.
What else is going on today? Trivia Night fundraiser tonight. This is going to be in Altamont, hosted by the Youth Group of Emmanuel Lutheran Church over there in Altamont. It's a fun general trivia night event. Also going to be a concession stand for all participants to get their brain food snacks during the event. All proceeds go towards the trip to the National Youth Gathering in Houston.
What's a brain food?
I don't know.
I don't know what they're meaning, but what would you consider a brain-stimulating food? Is this MCT oil shots?
I don't know what that is.
MCT oil? It's a coconut, most commonly coconut oil derivative. It's actually supposed to permeate the brain.
The chia
it's
stuff?
A good, if you're fasting.
What do they call that? Acai
berry?
Acai? Yeah.
It's more of a superfood, but yes, it could be considered a...
I didn't know. That's what I've always kind of thought people considered a brain food type of thing.
MCT oil, I know, penetrates the brain quicker than most oils do, so that's why you see it used in like bulletproof coffee, and people who do intermittent fasting, they will mix that in their coffee in the morning.
What a crock of crap, man. This sounds like garbage. This got to be this is a joke, right?
No.
People are making money on this.
Oh, MCT oil?
Yeah.
I have some in my fridge.
Does it work?
I'm up in gambling, ain't I?
I guess you're still walking upright and taking in air. So that's
Which
good.
I've definitely hit the over on that.
When you used to take tests, you used to have to take tests in school, college, Army, who knows, whatever you had
All
to
of the above.
take tests for. Would you I never ate before I took a test. I would
You
not.
won't eat before you broadcast a freaking high school game.
I don't eat before a thing.
Almost cussed there.
I appreciate you not. I don't eat before I do a thing. I mean, I want to, and look at me. It makes you think I don't do anything.
Sometimes you set yourself up and realize.
Well, I'm just glad I could knock it down instead of letting you. Well, okay, that trivia night, that's in Altamont. That is going on tonight. Doors open at 6:30. Trivia starts at 7. So make a reservation. You can give them a call at 217-240-4487. Up at Effingham, at the Effingham Performance Center. You going to be here? You going to go Friday night? You got any place to be?
It's a Friday night in February, correct?
It's Friday night in February, yeah.
I'll be at a ball game.
You're going to miss the Oak Ridge boys at the Effingham Performance Center.
They're worth an hour drive for me, but not on a Friday night.
I don't think it's the original. I wonder if there's any still Oak Ridge boys around.
I'm not sure.
Original Oak Ridge boys.
And I just paid an exorbitant amount of money to go see Willie, so.
You haven't seen him yet, though.
Well, I mean, I've paid the money.
You just paid the money. Yeah, that's coming. Well, you see, now that's a good. You got all kinds of folks on that tour. That's going to be a good.
Yeah, Willie's like the fourth most.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen Willie.
No.
Yeah, I have.
I've seen all the other three that were on that tour.
Willie's a good show. But Willie's not playing at the EPC on Friday night. It's the Oak Ridge Boys. Check that out. Saturday, what is going on at the Flora Elks Lodge? It's a big old Valentine's Day dinner. It'll be at 6 o'clock. They're gonna be having, well, let's see exactly what the meal is. Dinner is steak with sides and a dessert. Also going to be Valentine's Day themed gift baskets. They're going to raffle those off. Entertainment by the Andy King Band. That'll be a good time. Advance tickets, ouch, $45 for a couple, $25 for a single. It's going to be a good time. That probably includes food. That's pretty good.
Going to be much cheaper than mine.
Actually, that's pretty good price when you consider.
I know what my reservations cost, and that's much cheaper than what I'm doing.
May I ask what your reservations are for
Jovalu?
Jovalu? Okay,
yeah,
well,
Dickey does an excellent job, and we've done this. I think this is the third year we've done Valentine's Day there. Yeah, it's like worth it every time.
There you
it's like an 8-course meal.
There you go. I don't want to go any further into it.
Advertising.
Yeah. Also on Saturday, Jeff Ruriton's will be hosting a breakfast 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm more likely to go to that. Menu will consist of sausage, biscuits, gravy, scrambled eggs, hash browns, pancakes, juice, milk, coffee. Cost by donation.
Anyone doing breakfast in Vandalia Saturday morning?
You're going up to the wrestling sectional.
Sectionals. We got 5 kids there.
You going up Friday?
No, I'll be at the Meals basketball game Friday, and then.
So will we.
Yeah, and then I'll go to wrestling Saturday. I figure if you lose Friday, you didn't want me there anyway.
I could tell you stories. Let's see what else is going on. The St. Edward's Food Pantry will be distributing food on Saturday at 8 a.m. Also, personal care item giveaway on Saturday from 9 to 10. This is over in Salem at 201 East McMacken Avenue. And they do ask you to stay in your car. They'll bring the product to you. What else is going on today? Things to celebrate here on February 11th, ladies and gentlemen. It's National Peppermint Patty Day. This recognizes a treat enjoyed by millions around the world. On February 11th each year, sink your teeth into this minty chocolate treat. The oldest commercially made mint patty was made by the Quiggins family on the Isle of Man.
The neighbor from Family Guy?
Is that Quiggin?
Quigley,
yeah, different guy. I suppose different guy. This Isle of Man, located in the middle of the North Irish Sea. They've been making cakes since 1840, but in 1884, the sons formed the Kendall Mint Cake Company. In the United States, as early as 1900, peppermint patties were made by regional confectioners, but then York took them over. They were made, the York Cone Company in 1951 basically started taking things over. So there you go.
York Peppermint Patty, which I believe is no longer even in York.
Is it no longer in York?
I'm pretty sure they moved somewhere else.
Well, let me tell you, the York Peppermint Patties were first made in 1940, and they were distributed regionally, much like other candy makers in the area. York dominated in the market because of its firmness and crispness, while others were soft. Doesn't say where they are. Blah, 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 blah. No, doesn't say. Oh, in 1975, the company was acquired by Cadbury.
Okay, so they've been bought out. So yeah, probably not made in York.
Cadbury moved the factory to Reading. Ladies and gentlemen, again, applause.
It's another thing I don't like. I don't like York peppermint patties. I also don't like Cadbury eggs.
I got to tell you, I cannot argue on either one.
The whole, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Not much.
Well, Klondike bars I like.
Yeah.
It's got ice cream.
Same thing though. It's a minty ice cream.
Yeah, but it's better than a peppermint patty.
Exist.
Huh?
Mint shouldn't exist
You're just weird.
unless it's in a tea.
Oh,
It's the only mint I can do.
How about the Kentucky Derby Day?
That's also the exception.
There's
Alcohol trumps.
gotta
I
be
mean, we know
exceptions.
this. We know Juleps. Yes.
There you go. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day. This promotes a positive attitude even when things may not be going your way. It's the day for looking on the bright side of things and then carrying that feeling with you every day. Don't worry. Don't stress over the little things. Life is too short. The first proverb, no weeping for shed milk, was referenced in 1689 from one of those English dudes back then. Is it the question
I
of...
still think you give me a time machine. One of the people I want to meet is the first guy that tried milk. That guy was into some stuff.
All right. I'm going to set down this frog I just licked, and I think I'm going to go over there to that cow, see what I can get. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I said the first guy that tried milk and the second guy to hop on a bull.
All right.
Those are the people I want to hang out with in history.
Is it spilled or spilt?
I always said spilt.
It is most normal. You can use both. Both are appropriate, while spilled is more common. Today, spilt has the same meaning as spilled. However, spilt does creep into the usage more when using the idiom, don't cry over spilt milk. So there you know.
As an editor, I would allow both uses.
Would you?
Yes.
Well, there you go. There you go. One other day to celebrate today, ladies and gentlemen. It's National Make a Friend Day. There you go. Always observed on February 11th, National Make a Friend Day is a fantastic opportunity to meet someone new and make a new friendship. Friends serve a vital role in everyone's lives. They are life's most valuable assets. How many new friends do you think you have made in
I made
the
two
last
an hour ago.
10 years?
Oh,
5 years?
like talk to daily, or what? You got to define friend there. Hundreds if you're just going by acquaintance type.
Friends that you
I'm a
would,
friendly guy.
you'd be bumming if you had to go to their funeral or something like that.
Oh, still 100.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Once you get to a certain age, folks quit making friends a lot of times, but you got to keep making
A
friends.
fairly social creature, though.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, that's good.
Ball games, bars, and gyms.
Do you know most of the names of those people that you meet in ball games, bars, and gyms?
More ball games than the other two.
What's on TV, folks? What do you want to watch on television today? High school basketball tonight. Got a couple different games for you to choose from. Edwards County will be in Fairfield tonight. That's on Channel 100, and that's at 6:15. On Channel 98, it is Wood River at Salem. What is Wood River's team name?
Are they the Oilers?
They are the Oilers. Nice.
We played them.
Oh, that's right. When did the Mules play them? Or you
No.
played? Flora played them.
Flora played them for
Years
a
and
couple of years ago. Yeah. Actually, I was in Wood River recently, too, just like a month or two ago.
Should go by the high school.
I know an athletic trainer in Alton, so.
NBA basketball. It's right next to Wood River.
Yeah, they actually, East Alton, Wood River is the high school now.
It all comes together, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressive.
Like I
NBA
said,
basketball.
I'm a social creature.
NBA basketball, a couple different games to choose from. Cleveland's in Indiana. That's on Valley Sports Midwest, Channel 630 at 6 p.m. At 7, you don't like that? Move over and watch Minnesota at Chicago. That'd be more fun anyway. NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643. Go Bulls. For NCAA basketball tonight, Wright State is at Milwaukee on ESPNU. That's at 6. Doubleheader, Iona at Siena. Following that, and that's Channel 642.
You own a what?
What?
You said Iona.
I own a mansion and a yacht. Fresno State is at Colorado State on CBS Sports Network, channel 628. On Fox Sports 1, channel 610, they got tripleheader UConn at Xavier, Nevada, Utah State, and UNLV at Boise State. And finally on the Deuce ESPN 2, it is Kent State Golden Flashes at Akron Zips. And that'll be followed by SLU is at home on Friday night.
UConn Xavier's game of the night for Friday. So,
have you done your investigation that far out for your college basketball gambling purposes?
Pretty much taking it night by night right now. I've not done. I usually try to do like short bios on each of the top teams. Have that ready to go when the tournament rolls around and all that. I haven't got to that point yet.
Well,
that comes post Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's coming. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Brian. It's our Take the Points edition. Back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here. It is I'm about to say NFC playoff team times if that's over. It is girls IHSA regional time. We're about a week away from the boys. We do have a few teams going that we cover that we were going to talk about. And here's one of the regional setups at Altamont. This is our Class 1A setup. You probably haven't seen any.
I haven't seen a single one of those actually. Yeah, none of.
I have seen of these. I want to say 6 of them. And
normally I would see South Central and North Clay covering Sisney Wayne City, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, Neoga is the top seed. Louisville, North Clay, of course, that's the local squad here. Then for South Central, we've seen them a bunch of times too. They do a great job. Altamont has the top score. What has surprised me, and I don't know if you had even realized it, that they've moved it to Saturday play-ins. Had you noticed that, or did you realize that they were doing that?
No, I didn't. I did know they were doing the first game at the higher seed this year.
Which I don't understand either. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me either. But
I don't know if that's a COVID mitigation thing or.
I don't know, it might be. Here's Class 2A over in Salem, and actually we're going to be if either T-Town, Flora, or Salem get into the final on Thursday night, we plan to be televising that. So I would presume we'll be over there Thursday night.
I'm a little more familiar with that one.
Yeah, you know a few of those teams. You've probably seen
Flora twice. I've seen Carmi, I think 3 times.
Seen Robinson.
I missed the Robinson game.
Oh, you didn't go to the Robinson
I watched
game?
the Huddle film because that's one of Fairfield's 3 losses.
Yeah, and Vandalia. That was kind of surprising. I'm surprised Robinson dropped to the 4.
Well, Fairfield shouldn't have lost to him. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Where one of our best players fought out about 2 minutes in the third quarter, and we lost in overtime.
Oops.
Yep.
That is the Salem Regional, and here is the Marshall Regional. This does include Fairfield. All right, answer the question here then, Brian. Why did T-Town get to Salem instead of Fairfield get to Salem, where it's like a 50-mile drive as opposed to a 100-mile drive?
Because number one gets the closer game generally. They try to look at mileage between 1 and 4 and then 2 and 3. But T-Town was the one.
Right.
And then they played, actually, if you go, looking at having Robinson as the 4.
See, Robinson's going to be going down to Salem, which for them is, 60 or 70 mile drive as opposed to staying up there at Marshall. Marshall's the 3.
It's supposed to be 1 and 4 and then 2 and 3, and then you figure out who's got the shortest travel distance.
Well, they had to split.
Yeah.
They had to split the 3 and they had to leave Marshall at home, and they couldn't have 3 and 4 together. So that's why Robinson's on the road.
Right.
And I guess they didn't want to have one.
They just went by just on the Marshall.
They didn't want to have
criteria.
1 versus 3 and 2 versus 4.
Here's the thing: I have long given up trying to figure out what the IHS is doing with maps.
Well,
there's a chance the Mills boys wind up in Arthur for regionals this year.
You know what they announced yesterday, or the voting on the in the football, the 1 through 32 is going to be seeded statewide. From it's always been 1 through 32 seeding in Class 7A and 6A, and then they split the rest of them, not splitting next year. So you might end up.
Yeah, because it was 1 through 16, and then they would decide if they need to go quads or not.
Yeah. Now that is going to be changed. So there's that.
Give the IHSA a chance to screw up a map. They're going to.
I can't disagree. Here is the Class 1A ranking in the boys' side. Anything jump out at you there?
Not a whole lot of teams we see too often there.
I've seen Madison, and other than that,
you saw them because you cover a 3A team.
Yeah.
Well, Salem.
Salem's 2A.
Yeah, they're 2A. They used to be 3. I still have the old class system in my head.
Yeah, Tuscola is that's farther south. Altamont local squad makes this, and I think I was going to say St. A, but I believe St. A Class 1A or 2A this year. I think they're 1A. But
they tend to go back and forth.
There is Class 2A in the boys' side. Have a few more teams that we see. Breeze Central I've seen play this year. Have not seen Nashville, but I've seen Breeze Modern Day, and Hamilton County you've seen a few times.
I watched them improve to 23-3 last night.
Is Hamilton County worthy, you think, of a top 15, top 20, top 20?
Fairfield had their shot against them last night. The first time we saw them, they looked pretty good. Last night, actually, I thought Fairfield looked better.
You figure top 20, that's
but Fairfield's pushing 20 wins, so it's not like they're a bad team.
Sectional finalist is a top 20. In Class 3A. Let's see, we'll shoot that out there to show you that the undefeated Olney Tigers down there have made the top 25. How about that? Good luck, Olney. Centralia in there as well, and East St. Louis, which we have seen a few times. So all kinds of fun. Tell you what, let's take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk NFL. You ready to talk Super Bowl?
That's this week?
That might take a few minutes. Back in a sec.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here. This is our weekly Take the Points edition. Nice smile on there on the camera. That was
I thought I nailed it.
You did nail that. That was very impressive. I like that. It is a Super Bowl weekend, and the big game this weekend, the Rams hosting the Bengals, even though they aren't.
Munoz versus Dickerson.
Munoz versus Dickerson. You've got Ken Anderson versus James Harris. Yeah, that'd be about right. Vince Ferragamo.
Broke out the Ferragamo.
Hey, man, he started a Super Bowl. He started a Super Bowl.
We are going old school there.
Well, you went back a ways. I figured I'm 10 years older than you, so I figured I'd go 10 years farther back.
It's more than 10.
Not much.
You're like 2 years younger than my mom.
That is not true. 3.
It's right around there, yeah.
I know, yeah, 3 or 4. But anyway.
I'm not going to get into why.
Super Bowl is this weekend. I didn't get a chance to talk to the boys here. We didn't have them on last week. Were you surprised by either of the championship games?
Yes.
Which one?
Both. Both teams rallied. They had a futures bet on the Chiefs, so that one hurt.
Oh, by the way, yeah. Here's our.
We don't need to pull it up.
Here's our original again. None of us have a winner, and actually, I don't believe only one of us had either team in the Super Bowl. I had the Rams, but I had them losing, and other than that, all of us came up empty. This is our preseason, so I thought I'd throw that out there just for funsies.
And I should have one winner on there on the comeback player of the year, and I don't think he's going to get it.
Who?
Dak should get it. They're going to give it to Burrow.
They're going to give it to Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burrow's.
I think it's Dak by a mile, but.
And we'll find that out last night. Actually, we're shooting this on Wednesday. They're give that stuff out. Speaking of the awards, who gets into the Hall of Fame, or have you paid any attention? Do you care?
I don't pay attention to the Football Hall of Fame. Baseball, I do. Football, I don't. I can't explain why.
Vermeil's going to get in. You got to figure, and I
don't even know who's eligible, like who's up for it.
I'd like Terrell Owens to finally get in, but I don't think that
Torrey Holt's going to get in for the Rams now, so I don't know.
I'd take Owens over Holt.
I would too. I mean, I'm even though I'm a Rams fan, I think Owens is a better player. But okay, that's going to be a Thursday, and their MVP goes to Rodgers.
My vote would be Brady. I think Rodgers gets it.
Yeah,
I'd go Brady 1, Herbert 2, Rodgers 3. But
well, you don't get to vote 3. You got.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, what's going to happen on Sunday? What's the Super Bowl? What's going to happen here?
The opening kickoff is going to get returned.
Okay, well, there's one.
Beyond that, I'm still working on that out. No. That is actually because I don't have anything on the anthem yet, so that's probably the first bet that I'll grade.
I am on the anthem. I am on the under on the anthem.
You saw the YouTube video where she raced through it in a minute 25, didn't you?
I am on the under on the anthem. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I am deep under because it's a minute 50 or something.
135 is one.
Oh, did they drop it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was 135. Right. At 135, I'm probably taking the over, even though basically there's only visual evidence of her ever doing the anthem once, and it was a minute 25. Mickey Guyton's doing the anthem, by the way. And she raced through it with an orchestra. But I still think they're going to drag it out
Mickey
because
Guyton sure sounds like the name of a country and western.
I hear
hat guy.
Texas country, yes.
Yeah, it really does. What is she known for? Is she a pop star or something like that?
Actually, I think she's done a little like country pop stuff. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Not familiar. I rated 113 albums last year, and that was not one of them. Finally put that out, by the way.
Oh, did you finally get that
my
out?
top albums of 2021.
Well, what was number 1?
Cole Chaney.
All right.
East Kentucky boy.
There you go. You want to talk props? You want to talk final bet here? What do you want to talk about? What's your favorite prop?
My favorite prop is actually bring those. If you want to go straight into it, what everyone has. My personal favorite one is Huber over 52.5 longest punt yards because it's a punter prop in the Super Bowl. Why wouldn't that be your favorite? I actually have several special teams props.
I have special teams props too.
I hate kicking shouldn't exist in football.
Yeah.
If you let me change the rules to football, it'd look a lot like rugby. Because I would get rid of kicking and pass interference.
What's the number on the on over one? Is this a 110?
That one is 110.
Wow.
I have Matt Gay over 1.5 field goals. That one I got at minus 124. So there's a little bit of juice on that one.
You have minus? He's not minus 1.5 field goals. You don't think he gets more?
I got him over 1.5 field goals at minus 124.
Okay, I have McPherson, a similar bet. I've got McPherson over. Actually, I adjusted. I've got him at over 7.5 points at 110. So at the
getting into Super Bowl strategy because there's a million props out there.
Yeah,
I kind of mine are all generally correlated. I try to figure out how I think the game's going to go. And the way I see this Super Bowl going is you got two very conservative play calling. They do play design very well, but they're very conservative with the way they call plays. So I see a lot of yards and not a ton of points, extra field goals, punting when they probably should, and stuff like that. These are not the new school go for it.
Neither of these teams the new school fourth down go anywhere on the field like we've seen lately, like as taking over.
Typically, if I'm taking a bunch of yardage, I'm on the under on the total. So I would not be betting a ton of over on the yardage. I've got a few this year because I think there could be a lot of yards that turn into field goals.
Yeah.
So I have Matt Gay over 1.5, and I have Kevin Huber over 52.5 longest punt. His median for the year was 55, so that's just a value play basically.
Median was 55?
Yeah, for longest punt in each game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So that's and that's the thing with the Super Bowl. They're very good at setting lines, sides, and totals because these are the sharpest lines you're going to find all year because everyone and their grandma, literally, what's up, grandma, are betting this game.
Yeah.
So you got to. The pros are looking for the prop.
I was interested. I read the article by the what's his name, James Holzapfel or whatever, the one Jeopardy.
Oh, Holzhauer,
James Holzhauer, and he says a lot of the betting that comes in, and this is true, a lot of the betting that is done on Super Bowl Sunday, people are betting the over because they just they don't like them to see a minus.
Nobody wants to root against human achievement.
Yeah, they'll bet underdogs, and they'll bet the over.
Well, one of the casino bets with the best odds, as far as they're not rigged against you, is the don't pass line in craps.
Yeah.
No one bets it because they don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of that psychology transfers to sports betting.
I mean, you don't want to don't pass. That means you're betting against the shooter.
You're betting against the roller. Yeah,
you're betting against the shooter. So it's a faux pas.
Yeah.
A social faux pas.
If you do it very quietly.
yeah. Don't just I'm gonna get him.
Which is not the point of playing craps. Craps is a social game.
That's right. That's right. I've got. You mentioned the yardage. I've got Burrow passing over. I'm taking the Burrow over. As is, well, I guess Jamie is. All he put down was Burrow passing 276. He didn't put whether
he did text me. He said he meant over.
Okay,
so I got that changed. Yeah.
All right. I'm on Burrow over. You haven't picked a quarterback. By the way, my other prop, I've got the sacks by the Rams. They gave up 9 3 weeks ago. They gave up 3 to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The number is set at 3.5. Whether the Rams go over and under, 3.5 is a ton of sacks.
Well, correlated play here because I'm
under.
Yeah, and you got it at plus 105 too, which is
that's a good number.
If you head over to imweez.com, plug there.
I didn't put it on the thing. I'm sorry because I didn't have it. So you said you were getting here till like 3:59, yeah. So I didn't have time.
I have all my bets on my blog now, and I will update it throughout the week. The first team prop I bet.
imweez.com.
Yeah, first team prop I bought. Rams more sacks than the Bengals, minus 230.
That's nice. I don't mind that.
With the note, I was hoping to get the Rams over 2.5 sacks, but it opened at 3.5, so I played it this way instead.
3.5 is too many.
3.5 is probably about right.
3.5 is a lot. That is a lot of sacks.
So I paid the juice basically I think because that has been the narrative all week is the Rams D line versus the Bengals O line.
That has been the narrative all week. Here I am more contrarian than you.
Yeah,
I'm basically saying I don't believe the narrative. I'm just going against. I think that the Rams.
I'm going with the narrative on that one.
Well, I can see. I understand what you're doing. I see what you're doing. What else you got?
I have the Rams to call the first timeout, minus 121. McVay led the league in unnecessary timeouts this year.
That's a minus?
Yeah.
I guess it would be.
McVay is known for calling they are.
Do they have a challenge?
He's a guy who thinks he's a little smarter than everyone else because he probably is.
Did they have
So they tend to get a lot of late in the play clock situations, stuff like that.
Did you have a challenge prop?
They are. I did not bet any.
Okay.
But I mean, if there's something you can see happening in a football game, you can bet on it this week.
Yeah.
I had more. One of my show picks, I had more points in the second half than the first at minus 125.
Uniforms. It's gonna the Bengals did end up choosing black. So the Rams will be in white.
So you're the uniform guy more than I am.
I am the uniform guy. I will freely and factually admit that I do pay attention.
This is where my color blindness comes in.
Well, if you're color,
I can tell the difference between the black and the white and the orange.
That you realize I'm telegraphing my pick also by wearing the orange and the black here.
Are the Rams not? Is that orange?
That's peach.
Peach is a fruit. It's not a color.
What's your next favorite prop?
Opening kickoff for a touchback. No. Plus 110. This is actually probably my favorite one. And this is the one I let it. This is 18-2 of the last 20 Super Bowls. And I'm getting plus money on it.
That seems insane to me.
And this is actually, this opened at plus 170 and has dive bombed down. Of the 3 books that I have access to, it's negative money on the other 2. I was able to still get it at plus 110, I believe, at DraftKings.
That's the
Pat McAfee ruined this one for
us. Pat McAfee effect.
Yeah.
Tell him what he said.
Basically, most games, the kickers get to work with the balls before the game. They get to loosen them up.
Work them.
Work them.
When the pitchers get a new baseball, you see them doing this.
Super Bowl, they didn't get to do that. And they said kicking it, it's a commemorative ball. It gets kicked once, and it goes to the Hall of Fame. And it goes, it's every time, it's hard as, it's concrete.
It's concrete.
So this is actually
it's not warm. It comes out of like a fridge.
So you have that factor. Plus you have this is the Super Bowl. I want to make my moment from the kick returner. So even if the ball gets put in the end zone, there's a higher likelihood that they're going to bring it out. I said, this is 18-2. And that includes, I mean, because they changed where they kick from a while back.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like an 11-2, even since they made that change.
Yeah, it's I love that Louise. I think that's a great one. I haven't found it yet. It's not. Is it on?
You need a PhD to find.
You really do. I mean,
props for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Huh?
You have to have a PhD in sportsbookology
to find the
props.
ones you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that?
No, I have. I will put up. I'll bring up all three of my tabs, and I am searching for
hours
because I listen to a lot of podcasts. I follow a lot of people smarter than me. I like to say I'm just smart enough to know who the smart people are. So they will mention something, and I have to hit pause on my podcast, and it may take me 10, 15 minutes to find the prop they're talking about.
Yeah. What's the next one?
That's all I have for team. Individual, and I will say I am only making this one because I plan on betting it live. I've got Joe Mixon over on the attempts and yards. Again, this goes back to I think coaches are going to be conservative. I think Zach Taylor is going to come out and try to run the ball. I don't think they're going to succeed, but I think they're going to run it, and I think Mixon's going to have like 7 carries in the first 2 drives, and I plan on coming back on the under after that because I do. Spoiler alert: I'm taking the Rams, so I think this could get away from them. I'm looking to bet the under after they force feeding basically too much.
Okay,
I wouldn't take the over if I'm just planning on watching the game and not live betting.
Yeah. That's the only number, the yardage you're taking, huh?
I got Odell Beckham over 63.5, and I've got Cooper Kupp over 28.5 longest reception. And then I've got, like I said, I've got the punter and the kicker.
I'm surprised that the Kupp is that you've got Cooper Kupp on the longest reception. I would think
over 28.5 not longest in the game, but just over 28.5. Yeah, his longest being over 28.5.
Not the game, because I figured 28.5 is not going to be the longest reception.
Hopefully it's not, and he's got it. I took Beckham before the Higbee news came out, figuring that if Higbee was out, they're going to give it to Beckham.
Higbee ended up being out?
As of right now, he looks like he's out.
Let's see, Jamie and Lucas. What have they done? And then we'll take a quick break and come back and give our picks.
Lucas, successful 2-point play, plus 260. He took that one.
All right.
Leonard Floyd to have a sack at plus 130. And Odell Beckham, anytime touchdown, plus 130.
I like that, too.
So he's got 3 positive plus money bets there.
Yeah.
Jamie has a huge plus money. He took a plus 700 on Mixon first touchdown.
Wow.
Which would help my prop if it does hit.
Sure.
Especially if it hits early, because like I said, I plan on coming back. He took the over on Burrow.
We talked about that.
And then he's got a Jamar Chase, anytime touchdown, 110.
We're going to come back. We're going to solidify our picks. Be back right after this on the Super Bowl edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire. but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. All right, you gave us the spoiler alert. How do you see this game going? And then give your pick.
If the Bengals stay close, it's because Stafford threw a couple picks, and they are a defense who matches up well as far as what Stafford has struggled against, where they can rush 3, drop 8. Stafford has the arm talent where he tries to force it in some windows. So if they can get a couple picks in that zone D, then they can keep it close. I think the Rams, actually, if you're looking at money line bets, I'd like the Rams. You can get the Rams to win in yardage at a shorter number than the Rams to win the game.
Oh, really?
And I think they're more likely to win the yardage game.
Yeah.
So I would not bet the Rams on a money line. I would take them on to have more total yards. In fact, you see that in the individual prop numbers adding up too, that the Rams are favored to have about 40 more yards than the Bengals.
So then overall you see the game finishing out. Give me a score. I didn't ask you for a score, but I'm going to ask you now.
I'm trying to do the math here because I'm taking the Rams to cover the 4, and I'm taking the under on the 48. So, I mean, it's 24-17-ish.
Okay, I like that.
I think it starts very slow, and then most of the scoring comes in the second half.
I think I'm going to go a similar. I agree with several of your points. I think the Bengals can force Stafford into problems. And I mean that's I'm taking the Bengals to both cover the 4.5 points as well as to win. I think that they can win, and it's because they have the better quarterback. Even though
I disagree with that.
Well, I mean that's what we're here for.
Because that's become the narrative this week it's the Rams have the advantage everywhere. The Bengals have Burrow.
No, that's not the one. That's not the one.
I'm just saying that you see those memes and all that. And
Yeah, I mean Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's building the legend of Joe Burrow,
and he's not a miracle worker.
I'm trying to real quick bring up DR, the DVOA for quarterbacks. Matty Stafford is 6th for the year. Joe Burrow was 13th.
Joe Burrow is it takes a little time to work into it.
And I will say Joe Burrow is coming back from injury. If they did a weighted DR or DVOA for him like they do for teams, his second half numbers did look better in the first half.
In my opinion, let me put it this way. I say better quarterback. Let me put it this way. I think Stafford is shakier. I think,
like I said, if it's close, it's because Stafford threw a couple of dumb picks.
I think Stafford is a shakier thing.
Stafford's a 10-year veteran. Burrow's probably played in bigger games because of national championship.
Burrow has played. He's a national championship, winning at Alabama too.
I'll ask you this real quick.
You're gonna let me finish?
Okay, finish. I got a trivia question for you, though.
Oh, well, okay. Hold the trivia question. I also think the kicker is better. I think McPherson is better than Gay. I think Gay's coming off an injury.
And Gay's actually probably a little banged up too.
Gay's coming off an injury. They're not going to ask him to kick anything more than 40, 45 yards right now.
I do think they have the kicker advantage.
They have the kicker advantage. Now the Rams have probably Hecker's a better punter. Although we already talked about you're already betting the over on the Cincinnati punter.
Yeah, Huber.
I think the defense is better. Probably, I would agree. The defense is better for the Rams. That's why I'm thinking low scoring.
Rams are 5th. Bengals were looking at defense 19th.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. That's why I think it's going to be lower scoring because I think you got a shaky quarterback on one side and I think you got a better defense on the other side. I think it's going to be low scoring, and I'd take the under, and I am going to take the Bengals +4.
How many Super Bowls have we had? 2 number 1 picks playing each other at quarterback.
2 number 1 picks playing against each other. That's a good one. This isn't the first. This isn't one of those trick questions where it's the first time, is it?
It's not the first time.
Okay, good. Thanks. Give me fill time a little bit. I can work my way through this. I could get this because
I will say there is a common factor in this game.
Terry Bradshaw is Terry Bradshaw was the number one pick, and I'm trying to think whoever he is more. Is it more recent?
It doesn't make great for TV.
John Elway versus you could go John Elway versus potentially. I know. I had it in my mind a second ago. Not Plunkett.
I remember who all he played in the. Well, Plunkett was never.
Well, Plunkett was the number one pick, though.
True, but he never made it with the. He didn't make it until he was with the Raiders, so it wouldn't have been against Elway.
Right. Yeah. All right, give me a second. Of course, you got Peyton Manning versus. Is it a Manning?
It's a Manning.
Is it a Manning? Doggone it. Who'd he face? Well, certainly one Rex Grossman. So Manning, and it wasn't.
Grossman won number one overall.
And it wasn't Russell Wilson either. I mean, it must have been, Cam Newton. Cam Newton. All right, Peyton Manning
only other time that happened.
Newton.
Who was the MVP of that game?
Von Miller.
50-1 odds for MVP this year.
Who are you picking the MVP, by the way, before we get out of it?
If I'm betting, Von Miller at 50-1 to be my bet.
Is he 50-1 this year?
Yeah.
What was he when he won?
That I'm not sure. I just like the narrative of Von Miller being the first defensive player to win it twice.
That'd be pretty cool.
That gets you vote points, basically.
I suspect it would.
No, I don't do a whole lot of the stab in the dark bets where the needle in the haystack. I don't do a ton of those. I kind of like, although I hit a 20-1 golf bet this week. So
nice. If I had to pick an MVP, since I'm picking the Bengals to win, you got to go Burrow. The money's not big enough, but that'd be kind of where you'd have to go. Burrow or somebody like T. Higgins. Or
19-12, like Evan McPherson MVP 150-1.
Really?
I know some people that have made that bet.
Wow.
if you think it's going to be super low scoring, which it'd have to be for a kicker to
that'd be four kicks. That'd be pretty cool.
It'd have to be less than 30 total points for a kicker to win MVP, though.
Him getting 30.
So at that point, you might as well just bet a alternate total on the.
If there are going to be people like you who would never vote for a kicker. They're gonna vote for
because it shouldn't exist.
They're gonna vote for they'll vote for a Cincinnati defensive player before they'd vote for a kicker in a 19-12 type of game.
Yeah.
Though. But that's pretty cool. I cannot believe that's the only time a number one has faced a number one. Well, that's
Peyton versus Cam.
Intriguing. So all right, so there you have it. What's Lucas and Jamie doing?
Lucas is on the Rams as well. We are actually
we're split.
We're evenly split on the side. Me and Lucas are both on the Rams, and then you and Jamie are both on the Bengals. You're both at +4. There are 4.5s out there if you have that sports book.
Mine was 4.5 all week until today.
I think it'll pop up again.
I think it will too. I haven't made the bet yet.
The public is currently pounding the Bengals. Once they raise the limits later in the week, the sharps will come in and they'll push it back to 4.5.
Yeah, and that's I'm gonna have to.
So you're with the public, and then Lucas and I are with the sharps.
Well, that's fun.
And then the total, 3 of us are on the under, and then Lucas is on the over.
Well, hope he's wrong on both counts.
Sorry about your luck.
By the way, enjoy the Super Bowl. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to get into Super Bowl food.
Well, I don't have any pictures.
I always try to do the themed.
What is your theme for Super Bowl?
I refuse to put spaghetti on chili, so I'm just going to fix chili with some hot dogs. And then,
what would you do Super Bowl food for LA? Sushi?
Debated that. I don't know how to roll sushi. I even have a sushi rolling kit that I've never used. I'm actually kind of thinking, because I'm probably going to be riding most of the day Sunday, and Sarah hates when I invite people over and make her clean the house.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make her cook anything. So I'm probably thinking California Kitchen frozen pizzas.
I like that. I might
just do some tacos, some street tacos.
Yeah, I'm not going to do Cincinnati food. I don't like the.
Skyline chili is awful.
Skyline chili, I don't know how it gets.
Chili is something I can do the day before, throw it in the crock pot the day of, and
I'm not doing that, and I'm not going to do anything from Los Angeles either because I hate the town and I hate the team. just in case I wasn't clear.
I've got pretty good authority that you haven't had tacos till you've had tacos from L.A.
Where's that from?
Letterkenny.
Okay. I like that a lot. All right, what else is going on this week?
Apparently the Olympics. I've not seen any of it.
The Winter Olympics are going on.
I love the Olympics. I haven't seen any of it. I'm more of a summer guy. I wish they'd move the weightlifting to the winter so I'd have something to watch in the winter.
Let me put a couple pictures up here and see if you could even name.
I heard someone hit a triple Lindy.
I'll give that here a minute. Who is this?
Is that the one that took the shot to the nards?
No, this is a skier.
No, I'm talking. It was a slalom skier that.
No,
you hear the
the
chants for children leaving the voice.
No,
I didn't see that clip.
That was Michaela Schifrin. That's after her second failure. You know, she went over there.
She's the one trying to win gold for the third straight Olympics.
Yeah, like 4. Yeah,
been DQ'd twice.
Yeah, ran off, and
Never heard of her.
And that's her sitting on the side of the course for 10 minutes after her run, while people were skiing by. She's just sitting on the course.
No, I will have to. In her defense, if I try to run, I got to sit for about 10 minutes too.
All right, who is this? Chin, that's right. He's going tonight. He is, this is, like I said, ladies.
Won the gold in the short form?
This is Wednesday. Well, he didn't win it. They don't count gold in the short form. It's the first half of the competition. So he's in first place.
Or set the record for short form.
Set the record for the short form. And now they got the long.
If it's not obvious, I spent about 2 minutes trying to look up Olympic highlights.
A long program tonight. Here's the Vasiliev girl. And I think it's Kamila Vasiliev or something like that.
Is that in the middle of the 4 spins right before she lands?
I don't know if that's. I doubt it.
It's one of those you watch it and you know that it's kind of special, but it's so fast that it's hard to truly appreciate what she's doing.
Actually, I sat there and after I'd heard McAfee talk about it, I went back and I hadn't seen it, so I sat there and I watched it. Oh my heavens!
It's a move they banned for females because they worried about them hurting themselves.
Well, the gal is so talented. I mean, just
15.
Yeah, I know, and she's really good. She's she's really good. And here is actually who I think is going to be the star of the Olympics right there. That's your Italian curler on the mixed doubles team. There she is throwing a stone. It's Stefani Constantini.
See, I refuse to acknowledge curling.
Stefani Constantini and the Italian curling team.
And I know you have dressed up as a curling team for Halloween before.
I have.
I still think this is a ploy by women to get their husbands to
take them to bowling alleys
to prove that they are capable of sweeping.
Oh, I like that.
Which I do anyway, so I don't need to prove it.
This was the first Italian team in the 60 years of curling in the Olympics as well as in the World Championships. The first Italian team to ever medal, let alone get a gold, and they went undefeated. They went 11-0. The gal is 22 years old. She's like 10 years younger than all your best curlers.
Girl next door librarian look to her.
Well, I mean, not just that. She's really good. You can see her mind working, and then she'll throw it down there and right where it has to be. It's amazing. She's freaking people out how good she is.
I don't think I've seen more than 5 minutes of curling in my life.
You are missing out. Curling is the sport of the 2020s.
I'm more into the curls, not the curling.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's going to start kissing his elbows or something like that. I couldn't get my elbow up to my face.
I don't have that kind of shoulder mobility.
Hey, folks, enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thanks, Brian.